Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. We have 4 talismans from Summer Forest, and we have 2 more to go. It's going to take me a while to get everything in the next 2 worlds. And I think I've gotten everything that I possibly can in Summer Forest for now. So I'm just going to go ahead and go straight to Hurricos. Well, that doesn't look good. It looks like we'll have to help these guys with their bully problem.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you can find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
And the diode is the sparkling thing near us. After this huge guy with a wrench, when he sees us, he will rear back. You cannot charge him, but you can ram him. And when you near an electrified gate, if you have a diode, you will put the diode in its place, and you will be able to move on.
It's a little-known fact that metal objects are impervious to fire. I suppose a tough guy like you could just charge them with your head, though.
And we will need to keep that in mind for a little later. But as you can see here, we have a lot of platforms. We have these metal robots that we can't flame. And when we get close to those robots, they will shoot out a siren. And you will have to ram them before they hurt you in some way. You may have noticed that I just flamed a small windmill. Here's another one of those windmills. You can charge them or ram them. Some of them you will have to charge though, I think. Though I think only the small ones kind of apply to what I'm trying to talk about, because I believe that if you destroy all these small windmills, you get a skill point for your effort. So anyway, as you go through Hurricos, you definitely want to look around. You never know when you might miss a platform or miss some gems, or miss both, because those two things are definitely going to go hand in hand. And where is that robot? Oh, right there. As far as these rats go, they are the fodder for Hurricos. So you do want to pay attention to those. Look out for them whenever you can. And try to pay attention to where you can and can't go. I did see some gems earlier, but I want to see if there's another way to get through them before I try to get to them. Can I get over there from here? Yes, I can. Good, because I believe that's where those... Yep, there they are. I think I can glide over there, but I can't get here from there. Like, I can get there from here, but I don't think I can do it the other way around. Also, I want to take a look at those. Yeah, I'm going to have to get there by some other means. Also, I thought you could flame the grass. Apparently not. And Zoe doesn't say anything here. As you get further into the game, Zoe becomes a little less tutorial-y, so we don't have to worry about her saying stuff as much. And I want to make sure I hit this guy before I grab the diode here. And I believe I may have triggered the soul particle thing, maybe? No, I'm going to have to destroy 18. But anyway, you just now saw where the soul particles go. Or spirit particles, rather. I don't know why I keep using the word soul. But they always travel to where the power-up is going to be, or the nearest one that contains a power-up. We're going to have to use the power-up to destroy some of these larger windmills if we are to have any chance of getting everything that we can in Hurricos. And I can't believe I've been only at this for 5.5 minutes now. It feels like I've been doing this for even longer. There's a windmill there, but I want to make sure that I get the gems first. There we go. And I almost got confused trying to make my way back there. We will also have to use a power-up to break this box, too. That will be kind of an annoyance, but something I can't handle. I've 100%ed this game before, and I went back. Thought I was going forward. Okay. We need to figure out where to go next. There's nothing over here. I'm going to go ahead and flame this rat here just to get closer to another one-up. And there we go. There's the electrified gate that I need to get to. You can press start to skip the animation of the diodes going where they need to go, but they're not even that time-consuming, and they're not even that annoying, in all honesty. And I'm just one away from being able to use the power up there, and I thought I could get away with it that time. Guess not. Want to be careful over here. You definitely don't want to fall into the abyss, because that does indeed cause a loss of a life. Not that it really annoys me if I do. I'm definitely going to have more than enough, especially by the time I get done with this game. And I want to see if there's anything else I need to grab. Okay, it's a good thing. Now, all these larger windmills that we're seeing, you will need the power up from the previous section, which is right here, to get all of them. So you will have to remember where stuff is. At least I'm able to aim with some of these things, though. Remember, when you're using the supercharged power-up, when you go through the little pyramids, make sure you're holding square, or else it'll stop working as soon as you go through. And we have a switch. This switch will slow down this rotor. Not all the way down or to a complete stop, but significantly. You'll see why these things are necessary eventually. For now, though, I want to hit this thing, hit another switch. This slows down the other one. Now let's see if I can remember where stuff is. Apparently I can't. Great. Okay. Time to figure out where these things are. There's one to the immediate right. They're both to the immediate right. Okay. So as soon as I start charging, I want to go right. There's one of them. And there's another one right there, I think, near the electrified gate. That I have yet to go through, if I remember correctly. I think. Or was that the one that I saw earlier? I think that's the one I saw earlier. Nevertheless, I still want to destroy it. So let's go ahead and brace ourselves right here. And I got it. Good. I was afraid I wouldn't. But I've been really nailing those so far.
See that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Okay, so we found ourselves an orb mission. Glide over to the factory. And this is where your gliding and hovering skills will be put to the test. Thankfully, we've turned these rotors off. They have not come to a complete stop, but at the same time, they still move around just slowly enough to A, let you get to them, and B, still take you where you need to go without being utterly annoying. Also, there is nothing here. Let's rotate the camera before I go back. And now we got these platforms here, and I barely made it. That was harrowing. And I want to make sure that I do some short charges so that way I don't accidentally fall off the ledge and have to do all that over again. Alright, let's grab these gems and then talk to this guy.
Spyro, you've done well so far. You can have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me.
And for making it halfway to where we need to go for this orb mission, we get an orb. So this is a 2-orb mission. This is a little bit of a 2-parter here.
The next glides get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the triangle button during a glide to hover and get extra height.
Well, it's not like we haven't been using the hover anyway.
Remember to press triangle when you are very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
Glide and hover across the fan blades, and this is a 5-star difficulty. And we have a whirlwind, so in case we fall off at any point, we can just use the whirlwind to get immediately back to the midway point. And wow, I did not think I was going to make that. I'm going to rest here for now, because that was very close. And now I'm going to go over here. But where to go next? Ah, that platform with the gems right there is our next destination. And thankfully, since we can see our shadow, we know that we can make it. Now we need to get over here. There is a windmill here. And that was the last of them. Can I get there? Yes, I can.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
I made that last set of jumps look a little easier than they should have been. I was really cutting it close there. But anyway, let's grab the gems. Find out it's not off that noisy inside. And hit the switch.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
And for that, we get another orb. Now let's see here. Oh, by the way, when you complete these, we complete the platform segments and get the respective orbs for them, those platforms stop moving. So we won't have to worry about those platforms pushing us off into the abyss anymore. Because those platforms can be unforgiving if you are not careful. So we've destroyed all the larger windmills. We've destroyed all the smaller windmills to get a skill point and an extra life for our efforts. There should be another thing that I should be able to get. And it's right here, I think. Ah, there we go. We can use that windmill from that first part of that 2-parter to the factory that's stealing the electricity to get to these platforms. And then we can make our way over here, I think. Is there a reason to go over here? It doesn't seem to be. This should lead to something. Not sure what. Or does it all lead to all that? I know there's one more mission that I need to get. Don't tell me I have to use the map. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this. But I should remember what it is. I know it's here somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and get the talisman. And then I'm going to go look for it.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
Now that we have the talisman, we need to look for one more orb because that's all we got. We also have 3... You know what? Maybe if I find the gems by holding all the shoulder buttons down, I should be able to find the pathway to the last area that we need to go to. Maybe this will take us to it. Okay, he's still going, he's still pointing forward. So maybe there's something that we forgot to get? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's pretty well hidden. That's why I couldn't remember where it was. You gotta go up here, and then you gotta go over here. There's our last 3 gems. So we're now at 400. Now let's flame these guys and talk to him.
Oh, these gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
Replace the lightning stones and catch the thieves. Now this seems simple enough. You just go up to these things and then place them on these pedestals here. But as you do this, you will hear a siren. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Now, if you have one in your mouth, or if you, rather, if you move away, sometimes this can be a pain in the butt to get them to show up, but they do show up. What is going on here? They should be showing up. I don't know why they aren't showing. There it is! Let's spit that out and get over to the other side where these things are. Now, thankfully, these guys run around very slowly, as if they are very proud of themselves. Thankfully, they don't run off with the gems and cause you to instantly fail the mission or anything. And wow, these guys can leap and run. But if left unattended, they slow down tremendously. And whenever you destroy a thief, it will get tallied up over there in the lower right-hand corner. Now, are there any more of these things that I need to place the orbs in? I hope not. I should be good on this front as far as everything is concerned. Also, when you put the... Knocked over my headphones like a complete fool there. When you light up the lightning orbs, this little thing here gets filled up. And is there an orb here? Doesn't seem like it. I should be hearing the things again. Yes, I do. Apparently, I hear the... things again. Actually, I hear the thief before I hear the siren, which is kind of funny. I hear thief. And he's right there. And I still got him. Awesome. Let me readjust my headphone screw real quick because I have the microphone clipped to it these days now. And I was about ready to grab that orb too. And there's the other one. I'll go ahead and place this right here. Maybe I can get another one. There he is. I think I see him. Yeah, I see him. Don't worry about getting all the lightning orbs placed where you need to have them placed right away. Just focus on getting the thieves taken down first, and then focus on the lightning orbs. Oh, I got him. Now there's just one more than I need to get. And there he is. So now that we've taken care of him, all we need to do now is just focus on the lightning orbs and just putting them wherever it is we need to place them. Thankfully, there won't be any crazy enemies repositioning any of these things on us. All we need to do is just move around, try to find the orbs, if I can find them. Sometimes I may have to go from one place to another just to position these things, because I know that some were jostled out of place by the thieves, and I just placed the orbs wherever. It doesn't really matter which orb you place where, just as long as you place the orbs in the pedestals. You should be good. And I think there's only one left. And I believe that one... No, there's not one there. There it is. And we have filled this bad boy up.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
That is no lightning stone, that is an orb, and with that third and final orb, Hurricos is complete. Might as well go ahead and torch that rat there. And we have everything in Hurricos that we need. Even got the skill point too. Let's go ahead and head through the portal and get that cutscene. Don't know what the point of that last part is, where... Not the part where he shoves him to the ground and breaks his glasses, but the part where they're like, what's that? Like, what is the point of that? Did they find out that they were being recorded or something? Did something even meaner than that guy they were teasing showed up? I mean, what was up with that? Somebody drop me a line. But anyway, I'm past the 20-minute mark. I'm almost nearing 25 here. So I'm going to call it a video here. Join me next time where I go to Aquaria Towers, get that last talisman, and hopefully take on Crush. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!